I'm sitting in my room, I got my phone in my hand, and I'm editing videos. And all I feel is discouraged because as I'm editing videos, I have to listen to what I'm saying. And all I can hear as I'm listening is my lisp. And all I can think is, I can't speak. How can I even succeed in business, have anybody want to listen to me, and I can't even speak? I have a lisp. It sounds horrible. If I really want to get somewhere, maybe my best choice is to make a blog or like write tweets, because then people can't hear me. They can't hear my list, but they can read my words and get value from that and change their lives. And now I'm thinking about all the times where I got picked on at school, and that's making me feel even worse. And every time I'm hearing myself lisp in the video, I feel even worse. I'm in my head, and I'm halfway close to quitting TikTok and YouTube altogether and just making a blog so I don't have to feel this way anymore, until I think about this story I heard from Les Brown in one of his speeches or one of his seminars. And in this story, he talks about this woman in the sales company who was the highest paid person. Like, she made the most sales, she was successful as heck, but she had a stutter, a really bad stutter. And Les Brown went up to her. He said, you're making a lot of money. You could, fix your stutter and make even more money. And the lady says, no, I need this stutter. This stutter is making me so much more money. And Les Brown is like, what do you mean? Can you explain it? And she said, when she goes into an office where she's trying to sell something, this is what happens. She'll go in and she'll say, I have a stutter, but I like to have a conversation. And they'll spend about 20-30 minutes of this process going on, where she's trying to tell him what she's trying to sell and figure out if he's the right fit, and they're going through the whole entire sales process. Now at the end, she'll say, are you interested in buying? And if they say no, she'll hit them with the you didn't understand. Let me explain again. And as soon as she says that, the other person's like, nah, you ain't gotta explain. They're busy. They got things to do. You know what? Go ahead and I'll go ahead and buy right now. I'll write you a check, and then you can go ahead and head out. And that is her superpower. Her stutter. She has stumbled across how she can make her stutter work for her. And in that moment, I'm thinking, you know what? Actually, she didn't see that stutter as a weakness. She saw it as her strength and used it to her advantage. I can look at this lisp as a weakness, or I can look at it as a strength that's going to force me to improve, force me to do better, and force the best out of me. Right then and there, once my mindset shifted, I felt so empowered and determined and ready to record even more videos and improve myself even more as a speaker. And I stopped looking at this lisp as a weakness. I looked at it as a strength. And that made all the difference. My name is Faith, if you don't know who I am, and my entire goal with this page is to help you become your best. If you are serious about becoming your best, go ahead and log in right now by subscribing, because I do post videos every single day, and I don't want you to miss out on that. Your thoughts are incredibly powerful, and if you have the right thoughts, that can make your life so much better. But if you have the wrong thoughts, that'll make your life worse. And I want you to experience firsthand how powerful your thoughts are. A few weeks ago, I was outside freestyling, or at least I was trying to freestyle, because every single beat I was picking was trash. It was complete trash. And it was weird because usually when I have a freestyle session, I can get in and I can just be flowing and the time will pass by, having fun. But this session, it wasn't like that. It was crap. The bars was like, I couldn't rap over the beats. It was bad. I'm thinking, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna end this session early because ain't nothing given. But before I ended it, I started thinking, maybe it's not the beats itself. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just thinking these beats are trash and that's making them trash. Maybe I'm thinking I'm bad at rapping today, so I'm just bad at it. But what if I change what I start thinking? So instead, I started thinking, this next beat I'm gonna pick is gonna be fire, and I'm gonna kill it. The next beat I picked, it was fire. And I hopped on that beat, and I was like, and I'm like, I'm killing it. So next beat, I'm like, this beat gonna be fire too. I'm finna go even harder. Next beat was fire. I started going even harder. Next beat, same thing happened. It's fire. I'm killing the freestyle game. Crazy. Just a while ago, every beat I found was trash and I couldn't rap. But the minute I say, no, these beats are good and I can rap on that, I finally broke free from whatever rut I was in, like freestyle wise, and I started rapping good and finding good beats. Your mindset determines every single thing, which means it is so important that people like us have the right mindset. The average person will have a weak mindset. The average person will place blame on everything. They will never take responsibility. They will see the cup as half empty. They will be negative, or they'll just say, oh, I'm being realistic. Things won't happen for me. They'll say, I can't. This won't work. That is what the average person will do. But you're not like that. You're not like the average person, because if you were, you wouldn't be here. You would not be able to receive this message if you were average. That means you are special. You came to this earth for something. You were put on here for a purpose. And the only way to tap into that purpose and tap into your greatness and bring it out and make the difference you want to make in this world, the only way is by empowering your mindset. It is by thinking optimistically. It is by smelling the roses and seeing the glass as half full, not half empty. And people may say that this is naive, but it's the naive people who change things. Think about the Wright brothers, the people who invented the airplane. People thought that they were insane. But that naivety is what allowed them to invent the airplane, because they weren't thinking like the average people. They're thinking with a higher mindset that most people don't have. But you can have that. Right now, go down to my Discord and add me, because we can have one-on-one conversations and I can help you reach your goals. Ultimately, though, reaching your goals only comes down to 3 things. One is taking action. And the action step you can take is to start working on your mindset. And to do that, go to my bio and click on the first link. It's going to have a playlist full of things that can start working on your mindset right now. Number 2 is stay consistent. And to stay consistent, all you got to do is come back to that playlist I gave you and just listen to something on it every single day, even if it's only for 2 minutes, because that will improve the self-talk going on in your mind. It will show you how to talk like a winner, and it will improve your mindset. And number 3 is make your goals happen. But you cannot make your goals happen until enough time passes to change your reality. Now, you can't fast forward through time, you can't skip through it, but you can influence how time changes you and your reality through the actions you take and how consistent you are in taking it. You've got this. I believe in you.